it's not just enough for you to conquer opposition, but you must be willing also to suffer with those who are so opposed, not to be ashamed of them. There's a very sad statement that comes at the end of John chapter 12. He says that some didn't believe in Jesus, but then some did. So they knew he really was the Christ. And yet, they feared the Pharisees because they knew that the Pharisees already said, anyone who follows this man, they will be thrown out of the synagogue. They'll be thrown out. You won't be a part of our group because these people are to be shamed. They're to be removed. They are inferior in this way. And what John says is, many did not follow him because they loved the glory which came from man more than the glory which comes from God. And that, brothers and sisters, is what often keeps people from identifying with the people of God. When you see that it is Christians that are maligned and made fun of, when they are, every kind of foul term imaginable is used against Christians. Everything applies to you. You can be called a racist, a bigot, a homophobe, a misogynist. All these things, by the way in which they are defined, apply to you. And the question is when you hear Christians being called by that, are you going to be willing to say, I am still going to identify with this people even if all those insults come upon me? And that's what's required. That's what's required. Moses was willing to become a slave. The question, brothers and sisters, is this: do you love the glory that comes from man more than the glory that comes from God? That's the thing that will keep you from identifying with the people of God. They are going to be opposed. The people of God are going to be opposed. It's not going to look like they're going to win. That's the way it always is. But faith counts the reproach of Christ of more value than all the treasures of Egypt.